recovering a stuck outdoor truck, and unsnarling a winch. William Hovey Smith, 2016. I'm the author of Backyard Deer Hunting, and here we recover our Ford Ranger outdoor truck after it stuck in the yard following 3 inches of rain. My yard still has water standing in part of it, and it was so soft, and lo and behold, guess what? I got my truck stuck. Yep. So I had to winch to that pecan tree over to the left, and now I'm going to this one over here, and then to the pine tree there, which will actually get me up to the gravel part of my driveway, and I can use my truck. So now we take our chain and cable and swap it over to yon pine tree and get it on some gravel. Although this is the first time I've used it as such, it's awful convenient to have this control long enough that I can reach in here, as you see, and turn the steering wheel and actually direct the pull of the vehicle. Pulling this log at this sharp angle caused the cable to bunch up on one side of the spool and bind up the winch, and that caused me considerable trouble to unspool. Now that I have the rear wheels on the gravel part of the road, yeah, I can move my truck around. Now I'm going to have to undo and re-spool that cable, though. It was on such sideways tension, it's not even on the spool. But outside of that, yeah, we're about done. The process of re-spooling turned out to be much more involved than I thought. In order to unsnarl the cable on this winch, I am removing these guide rods here so I can unspool it. The cable was not able to pull out directly because it was binding against the frame. So we're going to take it off the frame here. Indeed we are. We removed the spool, and now we're just pulling the cable off, and I put it in this cardboard box. These are aluminum, and I don't want these to be abraded. And now we attempt to reassemble. Now this is a little bit touchy because the nuts for these bolts, which feed in from the bottom, are actually held in these indents right here and are not specifically fixed. In short, they move around a little bit. Okay, that's two. We've got this now rigidly affixed. There is a keyway here, as you can see, which must fit in a corresponding place in the spindle. And it is much more convenient to put these guide rods back on with this thing off the vehicle than it was when it was on it, I guarantee you. We did align the spindle with both ends now, and one thing we found is that you can put too much tension on these rods. Now this spindle must turn freely, so you need to back off on the rods, on these guide rods a little bit, so you do get a free spool of the spindle. Otherwise, you're not able to pull by hand the spindle back and forth, so it should move at least this freely. So now what we're ready to do is reinstall it back on the vehicle and take our cable and re-spool it back on the winch as it should have been done in the first place. Now we have our winch remounted, and we're going to spool it back on, and we're going to give it what is colloquially called a smoke test and see if we have everything connected correctly. I did not disengage any of the electrical stuff, so all of that should work just fine. And it does. And now we're coming to the end. We've got it efficiently re-spooled. There. Hold on. So we're finished up now. Now our truck can return to full service. But now this is Hovey Smith, reminding you to hunt what you eat and eat what you hunt. Be legal, be ethical, be safe. Goodbye, God bless, and see you next time.
I'm the author of a series of basic how-to books intended for the average sportsman, including backyard deer hunting, practical bow fishing, crossbow hunting, and also extreme muzzleloading, which chronicles my own muzzleloading adventures, and a new series of specialized e-books like shooting and maintaining your muzzleloader, as well as hunting big and small game with muzzleloading pistols. I also have a new series of business books under the Profit brand. The first of these is Ideas for New Businesses, Finding Ideas for Your Million or Billion Dollar Business. And here's a blurb about me and about the book. Now, pulling my truck through the yard with a winch prevented rutting up the lawn and damaging the grass. Now, wear gloves when you do this. For more information on my books, blogs, and more than 500 videos, go to my website, www.hoveysmith.com. Good hunting and good eating from the outdoors. Goodbye, and God bless.